What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Advent Observer Day 20, and today it is all about firmware reverse engineering. Now let's start. We are in the machine. Let's see where we are. Okay, test on test. So let's see where we have here. So we have 3 folders. No, sorry. We have bin assigned, firmware mod kit. So now we have, let's see what's in bin. We have the firmware, which is encrypted, as we can see by the GPG extension. So to decrypt that, we need a private and public key, which we do not have, but according to the instructions, there is another version of the same firmware here, which is not encrypted. We will be using, and then we've got this folder, firmware mod kit, FMK, where we use it to extract information from the firmware. So first thing first, we need to use, so let's come inside bin assigned. Actually, let's go back into bin and use what we're gonna use to check if it's encrypted or not. Bin wall. Let's see. To check the entropy, we do bin walk entropy, do not generate a plot graph, and firmware. And here is the answer we got. Raising entropy edge almost 1, which means it's encrypted, and the randomness is increasing. So let's check the other version, which is not encrypted. That is in assigned. And here we get more information, which is saying rising entropy and falling entropy, which means it's not encrypted. Okay, that's all we need to know, that it was encrypted. As we can see on this one, it is encrypted, this one is not. So let's go back to bin assigned. Now we're gonna use what? Extract firmware sh, and we pass the file Now it is we need a password for root, which is Santa 1010. It says here the firmware extraction successful, and it has been put into the FMK folder, which is okay. Now we need to find a private and public key and a paraphrase to be able to use the encrypted file. So we use grep I where we need key, something key that ends with keyword key. What we get? Oh, sorry. Yes, to so this folder FMK and this recursive. Is saying that we've got matches. Let's just use key. It will show us. Where is it? Okay, we've got a bunch of things here, but at the last 4 lines we see we've got PGP public key and PGP private key, and these are the path to the files. What we have to do is GPG import fm root g we import the private key. Let me try something else. Secret. Too much info. Okay, here is a file called secret.txt. It says this is supposed to be the most sensitive file and must be kept secret. Okay, let's see what is inside. And okay, it looks like we've got the passphrase here, but as you can see it says paraphrase. We were looking for passphrase, so let's use this on Santa at 2022. We were after now Yeah, we have to import the keys. GPG import. What was it? Okay, root GPG private key and passphrase is Santa. Okay, secret key imported. Now let's go back to cd bin to encrypted one and try to unencrypt it. So GPG I can type what's the name of the file. This will unencrypt the file and replace the .gpg with just the name of the file. If it works, fine. So the key is Santa at 2022, if I remember correctly. Yep, seems to work. Now if we check, we've got a new file created here, which is firmware encrypted. You can even check them like this. We see it's not encrypted anymore, because if you see on the second one it says RSA encrypted, and on the first one, just to confirm that, we'll use bin work entropy to not create a plot, graph plot. Let's try encrypted but without GPG. You see now it's not encrypted anymore. So now we can use extract firmware and use this one. It will extract the files. The password is center 1010. Okay, it looks like work. Let's see what is inside. Recursive. Okay. This is what we get if you list the files recursively. You can see many things here. The links. Blah 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 blah. Try the kernel, it's stable, defaults. Ooh, look, we've got a password file here. That is interesting. And the shadow as well, which is here. But for now, I don't think we need those. And here is the flag, at least one of them. Let's cat F. Okay, we got a firmware code. This is the flag. Okay, we've got one flag. Nice. What is the passphrase value for the binary? Okay, we have seen that before, but just to remind you guys, we can look for grep insensitive recursive. We are looking for pass. You remember, well, it was paraphrase instead of passphrase. Paraphrase. Now look into the what we got here from then not inside this one, inside the other one. It's unsigned F. If we look for it there, we can see here is the passphrase is copied. Okay, paste it here. Nice. After reversing the encrypted firmware, can you find the build number for root F? Yes. So what we're looking for, firmware build number, and to find the build number, use the brute force, which is using the grep command to see if we see build somewhere in a configuration file. F. Okay, we are inside. Okay, seems like we have seen something here. It's saying that build is 2.6.31. Yay, that works. Let's see the int, and let's say interesting. What was supposed to here look. So if you have any difficulties, you can use the int, but me, when I do this kind of challenges, I will first try my best to find the answer without the int, and then the int will become the last resources to answer these questions. Okay guys, thank you for watching. This is it for today. Catch you tomorrow for next one. Thank you. Bye.